Well, welcome back, and let us see the final and third part of that Shankuntala, Kalidasasya Shankuntala Kavyam, like that. It's a Kavya Katha, it's a poetic way of describing a story. And as I said, this story is available in Mahabharata, and from there he took the core point of the story and he added some coloring scenery and dialogues, other things, and he changed the plot to suit the or to keep the enthusiasm or to engage the readers, like that. As a poet, how it is done, like that. It's based on some real instances. Okay. Dushyantaha mam vismrtavan. Dushyanta forgot me. Aho daurbhagyam. Oh, it is my misfortune. Iti vilapantim shakuntalam samashvasya menaka tam ekasmin ashrame sthapitavati. That is what we saw in the earlier episode. So, like murmuring, talking, crying, Shankuntala, who said that Dushyanta forgot me, it's my misfortune, like that. When she was saddened, Menaka, her mother, Ekasmin ashrame stapitavate. She put her in one ashrama. Tatra Shankuntala putram prasutavate. There he gave birth to a son. Bharatanamakam tam putram pritya palitavati cha. You can see he is the son and she is the Shankuntala. So the son is named as Bharataha. Okay, and with affection she took care of that also. Kanichana varshani atitani. So many years passed by. Ekada kaschana dhivaraha mahata prayatnena api nadyam meenan na praptavan. Once a fisherman, you can see the picture, a fisherman, even after great efforts, he didn't get any fishes. Ante, in the end, tasya jale ekaha mahameenaha apatat. Then in the end, in that net, one big fish was caught. Yetena triptaha saha dhivaraha tam meenam swagriham nitavan. With this, that fisherman was happy and he took it to home. Dhivaraha meenam swapatinyah haste stapayitva, giving the fish to his wife. Yetena pakam karotu iti suchitavan. You do some cooking with this fish, like that, he said. Yada sa meenam kartitavati tada meenasya udarataha ekam anguliyakam bahihi agatam. When the wife of the fisherman cut that fish, then that finger ring which was given by Dushyanta to Shankuntala, that came out of that fish body. You remember while Shankuntala was going to the Dushyanta's palace, when she crossed the river, she touched the water, like that. At that time, that ring got lost, like that. We saw in earlier episode. Yetat drishtva santushtau tau tampati alochitavantau. Having seen this, those couple, they thought, yetasya vikrayanena yateshtam dhanam praptum shaknumaha iti. By selling this, we can get as much as money we want, like that. Dhivaraha anguliyakasya vikrayanartham swarnakarasya apanam gatavan. And the fisherman, to sell that ring, he went to goldsmith's shop. Anguliyakam pradarshitavan cha, and he showed the ring also. Parikshanena tena swarnakarena jnatam yat tat anguliyakam atyamulyam iti. By examining that, goldsmith understood that the ring is very valuable. Yetat meenasya udarataha praptamiti saha angikartum na siddhaha. He was not ready to accept that this ring he got from the stomach of the fish. Swarnakaraha tena dhivarena saha maharaja samipam gatva anguliyakam pradarshitavan. So the goldsmith went to king along with this fisherman and showed the ring. Rajamandritaha etat kathamapi etena धीवरेण चोरितम् इति उक्तवन्तः अधिकारिणः राजमन्दिरतः. Mandira also means mandira means temple, mandira means palace, because the king is treated like a god. So the palace of the king is like a temple where you have justice, where you don't find injustice, like that. Such kings were there in India. So Rajamandirataha etat kathamapi etena dhivarena choritam iti uktavantah adhikarinaha. So the officers told that somehow from this palace this fisherman stolen this ring, like that. Raja Anguliyakam Parikshitavan. Raja examined the ring. Anguliyakasya darshanena Maharajaha Dushyantaha Shakuntalayaha Vrittantam Smrtavan. By looking at that ring, immediately he remembered everything happened in the Kanva Maharshi Ashrama, Shakuntala, and other things. He, till the Durvasaha came and gave the shapa, till such a time he remembered everything. Durvasasaha shapaha apagataha asid. Durvasasaha shapaha. Durvasas shapa. So, Durvasasaha is Shashti Ekavachanam. I think in some story I told in that Samasa and the Vishnu Puranam, there I told Durvasasaha shapaha apagataha asi. See, the effect of the curse of that Durvasa Maharshi went away. Dhivarasya upayanam dattavan Maharajaha. And the king gave some gift to the fisherman. Shakuntala Vishaye Atmana Pradarshitam Anagarikam Vyavaharam Smaran Dushyantaha Pashyatapam Anubhutavan. And remembering the way he behaved with Shakuntala when she came to the assembly, he felt very bad about that, and he felt again and again Paschat Tapam, the burning sensation after committing a mistake that he felt. Shakuntala Kanva Maharshehe Ashrame Syat iti bhavayan Dushyantaha Kanva Maharshehe Ashramam prati dutam preshitavan. Thinking that Shakuntala may be in Kanva Maharshi's ashrama, he sent a messenger to Kanva Maharshi's ashrama. Tatra sa nasti iti vartam tena prapta. She is not there, like that he got the news. Anantaram saha Shakuntalayaha anveshanartham chatasrushu dikshu bhatane preshitavan. Then he sent his soldiers in all the four directions to search for Shakuntala. Katanch Kutaschit api Shakuntalayaha vartam aprapnuvan Dushyantaha chintakrantaha jataha. From nowhere getting any news about Shakuntala, he became worrisome. Ekada saha aranye sanchara samaye simhasya dantan ganayantam karnau luntayantam kesaran akarshantam cha kanchana sundaram balam drishtavan. Once, ekada, saha aranye sanchara samaye, when he was wandering in forest, simhasya dantan ganayantam, a boy who was counting the teeth of the lion, karnau luntayantam, and twisting the ears of that lion, kesaran akarshantam, pulling the hairs of that lion, cha kanchana sundaram, some beautiful, handsome, balam, boy, drishtavan, he saw. Stabdaha saha tatraiva sthitavan. Shocked by this, he stayed there only. How can a boy play like this with a lion, which is very ferocious animal, without any fear? The boy is behaving like this. So he got stunned. Ashvat avatirya Maharajaha Balaka Samipam Gatva Vartalapam Arabdhavan. So got down from the horse, he went to the boy and started talking. Balasya madhurani vachanani shrutva saha ativa santushtaha. Hearing the words of very sweet and beautiful words of the boy, he was very happy. Balaha tasya hastam grahitva akarshan tam swanivasam nitavan. That boy holding the hand of Dushyantaha, he took him to pulling him towards his residence. He went. Pituhu hastam grahitva ashramasya dware sthitam swaputram bharatam drishtavati Shakuntala. Shakuntala saw his son, her son, who is holding the hands of his father in the entrance of the ashrama. Ashramasya dware, at the doorstep. Svanetrayohu eva tasyaha vishvasaha nasti. She couldn't believe her own eyes. Dukkhena anandena cha ashruni shravitavati sa. Happily and with sadness of separation, happiness of union, she shed tears. Durvasasaha shapena eva yeshaha mam vismrtavan asit iti amsham sa smrtavati. By the effect of the curse of Durvasaha Rishihi, he forgot me like that. She understood. Anantaram Shakuntalayaha jivane sarve kshanaha santoshadayakaha eva. Afterwards, all the moments of the life in Shakuntala was very happy occasions. Sa Dushyantena Hastinapuram Nita. Sa Dushyantena Hastinapuram Nita. She was taken to Hastinapura by Dushyanta. Taya Maharajni Padavi Alankrita. And by her, the queen seat was decorated. Means she became the queen. That's the meaning. Shakuntalayaha agamanena Dushyantaha Digunita Utsaha Jataha. Because of returning of Shakuntala, he became doubled. His spirit, energy, happiness, everything doubled. Prajaranchakaha san saha dharmena rajyam paripalitavan. So keeping all the citizens happy and entertaining, he in a dharmic fashion ruled the country. Pituhu maranasya anantaram bharataha simhasanam arudhavan. After the time of his father's death, Bharataha became the king. Yogyena kramena rajyam paripalitavan. And he ruled the country in a very proper, fitting manner. Sarve rajanaha tasya chakravartitvam angikritya adarena vyavahृतवन्तः. All the kings of that country at that time, they accepted him as the emperor, Chakravarti, emperor or king of kings of all. Like that, they behaved with respect. Yetena bharatena asmakam deshaha palitaha ityataha etasya deshasya nama bharatam iti jatam iti abhijñaha vadanti. By this Bharata, this country was ruled like that. Scholars say our country's name became Bharatam. Samaptam, Susamaptam. Happy ending, like that. It's a nice story. And if you read Sanskrit, you get through the basic steps. I say always, in Sanskrit, there is some treasure hidden inside. In so many Purana, Shastra, and Tarka, and Darshana, like that, so many things are hidden. But they are all written in Sanskrit. And you cannot understand without knowing the language. And one who is destined, blessed by Lord to know such a thing and bring changes in his life and the people around him, they only can read. Otherwise, what happens while learning Sanskrit itself, we get bored, we get tired, we get confused, and we leave it and go in the middle. It is like a treasure hunting. If you are on the adventure of treasure hunting, and in the middle if you come back, you don't get treasure. You have to get the treasure or you have to die. That's all. That should be the only approach. You should learn and try to read the scriptures and enjoy and bring the change in you and in others, and our life changes, our all behavior, attitude changes, and we believe also, okay, in this janma I read this much, I may continue in next janma with the grace of God, like that, and we get moksha. The very purpose of Veda is to tell all the humans how to get moksha in this world, in this janma. That is the core of the gem of the gem is only that much. We should forget about that story, other things, gods and all. They are all the way to shape up. It is like a screenplay. A screenplay is done with some meaning to keep the audience sit there for some 3 hours. Ultimately, they want to do something. They want to pass some very short message only. That's what I feel, and I felt this mainly because many a time the people feel that what is the use of learning all these things? I can just listen to someone. Like you can listen to this story and you feel happy, that is fine. It's like you look at something and you feel happy. But if you want it, you have to do your own efforts. In a type of encouragement, I am telling. I am not declaring that it's not possible. But what I feel is, my own brothers, sisters, and my own friends, they started, but they left in between, and they got their interest attracted in some other area. All are engaged. We are all engaged in doing one or the other activity. None of us is simply sitting. But what is that activity you are wholeheartedly engaged? Whether the activity bring changes in you. It may bring pleasure to you. It may bring money to you. It may bring sadness and excitement to you. But the activity should bring calmness, quietness, happiness, and contentment. And this Atma Vichara, Brahma Jnanam, like that in this area that spiritually you want to get enlightened. And the real meaning of the scriptures, what the Rishi Munis told in Puranas, all that if you want to understand and take a cognitive approach towards life, then the learning of Sanskrit should be on our own only. Otherwise, someone who says something, they may understand and they may say to keep you engaged. That is what I say. A cinema is something to keep someone engaged for 2 hours, 3 hours and say something. Similarly, I feel all the nowadays proclaimed Swamiji's ashrama and all, they keep you engaged and they say something. So a portion of that scripture only comes to you because they want you to keep you engaged there, to come again and again. I don't want like that. If someone is destined to know and improve, they can read on their own. You need not go to any ashrama. You need not listen to any Swamiji. You can learn on your own and from your own life experience and the attitude, the changes which comes in your life, you can understand the effect of reading through all these Veda Purana Shastra. Okay, that is what I want encourage, and that is what primarily I want all the people who are learning Sanskrit in me to get me clearly. Because I am not making my courses to make some money or to teach something to keep you engaged and all. I don't want to keep you engaged. You should feel engaged. You see, the same cinema, somebody may feel happy to watch with full attention. Someone may feel bored. So it is not the mistake of the director. We can't say that the picture is not made engage you style like that. Okay, if someone is making you to sit engaged means you are, the right word is we are fooling ourselves. Why someone should engage? We should get engaged in that. We should get totally involved in that. How can someone make me to involve in something? Then it is like, giving the chocolate to the child. You have to bribe the child by something to get something done from the child. It is okay because the child is not having the viveka, so it needs some reward. But we are adult now. We don't want any reward. We want to explore on our own. Every one of us is to explore the life on our own and to find out where we are destined and to do that. Like that sutra. I very well liked that sutra in some story, that first sutra. What we saw? Nirantara gamanena praptavyam swayam prapyate. That is only true in life. Nirantara gamanena, continuous progress. By that, praptavyam, that we are supposed to get, swayam prapyate. We get on our own. With that note, I end this Shankuntala story. I will meet you in another story. Take care. Bye-bye.